go. Shane Fair probably said it best. This is a grudge match, and already they are beating the absolute shit out of each other with these elbow strikes.
It started in this building, and one way or another, it looks like it's going to end in this building between Gabe Skye and Dominick Denaro.
But already a standoff. This is another one they should probably just let him go all around the building because it has to end here. It's been a year in the making. Like you said, Pete, it has to end here. So if I'm referee Nick Shin, I'm not trying to tell him how to do his job like I kind of did with one called Manners. I'm letting these two just have the run of the building. Let them destroy each other. Let them go at it. Make this no disqualification. Make this no count. Whatever you want to call it. False
vicious knee strike there in the corner by Gabriel. Beautiful suplex bridge.
Turning it.
And again, these two men know each other so well. They trained together from the very first day. They trained together. They fought battles together. They were on road trips together. They traveled the roads together. These two men know each other down to the minuscule details so very well.
That's why I keep bringing up that here in IFC you can win a match by knockout. This has been arguably the only match I would have believed would end in a knockout. Even Manders and Freddie J, I would not have believed ended in a knockout. This, because of how personal it is the match that would end in a knockout.
And you mean Jay, Freddie there. And yes, you're right. These two men so vicious. There's so much behind every strike, so much extra mustard. And again, this is not a fight Dominick Denaro wants to have. He wants this to go back to these four men taking over independent wrestling. But he has said, if this is what I've got to do, if I have to fight you to get back to the way things were, I will do that. But understand that you are getting the Saint of War if we do this.
But you know what? I kind of have to correct you. Maybe Dominick Denaro would be okay with having this fight just not the way we got to it. Maybe a friendly battle, brotherly battle, like, just, hey, let's see who the better man is tonight. Let's have that kind of match.
Right.
But not this. Not as personal as it's got. And you got to think, what is Chris Barton thinking of watching his two best friends in this business, maybe his best friends out of the business, destroy each other like they are right now? You got to wonder what's going through his head watching this.
Listen,
he realizes.
These four men, again, Tristan Ty not here tonight, but Tristan Ty, Gabe Skye, Dominick Denaro, Chris Barton, these four men thought they were going to take over the world of independent wrestling together. They were going to make it to the highest points of their career together.
And all four of them are on their way to taking over the professional wrestling world.
But once Gabe Skye attacked Dominick Denaro the way that he did here at Violence and Suffering over a year ago, it's like there's been a wedge in between the two. Fight and die. Dominick Denaro and Chris Barton have gone off and done their thing. Above the rest, Tristan Ty and Gabe Skye have gone and done their thing. But why can't they do it together?
Unfortunately, very few friendships have survived this business, and this is just one of them. And now, Dominick Denaro needing to take a second to catch his breath, and gets tripped up, landing face first into those steel steps there. And I like it. Nick Shin's letting him go here. That's how, unfortunately, the way it has to go to finally settle it between these two.
And you gotta wonder, like you said,
Stop counting, goddammit!
Barton here on the outside.
Oh, it is high.
You gotta wonder if at some point Barton's gonna have to pick a side here.
And
Gabe Skye, as his name suggests, taking to the air.
And that is the lingering question, Pete. When Chris Barton chooses a side, whose side is he going to be on?
That is very true. Whose side will it be?
Gabriel Skye again. With a meteor taking down Dominick Denaro.
For the three.
No. Now going for a submission hold is Gabriel Skye. Keeping it to the ground. Oh, just slapping the side there. And now raking it into the under the armpit there with his knuckles. Maybe even pinching him there is Gabriel Skye.
Ask him. Ask him, goddammit.
Big Shin is doing exactly that, asking him. Oh, only one count there. Over-rotating does Dominick Denaro from Gabriel Skye.
And again, these two men, they know each other. They know every move. They know every hold. They know every tendency of the other man.
They know how to counter each other's counters, and that's why I was so excited for this matchup when it was officially announced.
Oh, look at this. Look at this nasty hold here, this nasty submission. The shoulder and the elbow wrenched behind the back. That knee being twisted.
I don't know if Dominick Denaro has a history of knee problems, but if he does, a move like that is not doing him any favors. Trying to keep, actually still does technically have that submission hold on, and again, I hate to keep bringing Chris Barton up, but you can see the look on his face. He's like, do we really have to do this submission hold on him to get? Why can't you just pin him 1, 2, 3? Why do you got to torture him?
Denaro's foot on the ropes breaks the hold. Nick Schitt maybe being lenient with them here tonight, but not breaking the rules. Gabe still only had to the count of 5.
And again, as he should be a little lenient, this is way too personal not to be lenient.
Basement drop kick into the corner with a little extra sauce on it, covered out by Skye. And a kick out at 1 by Dominick Denaro.
See how personal this is, Pete? Normally, Dominick Denaro probably would have taken the 2 count, take the second to rest a bit. Not here against Gabriel Skye. He kicked out at 1, said, no, fuck you, I am winning this matchup.
Gabe still keeping a lock on that shoulder and that arm of Denaro. You know, he was there when Denaro went through his multiple injuries. The time Denaro had to take away from wrestling. Gabe Skye has been there, has seen it all from Denaro.
And again,
and turned his back single-handedly on this team.
And trying to go for a chicken wing of sorts, it looks like it is Gabriel Skye. But Denaro fighting it off and pushing him into the corner there. Back elbow strikes.
Dom still so vicious in every shot. Big suplex cover, rotating right into that cover, but only a 2. But at what cost? Dominick Denaro in so much pain. He can barely get feeling into that hand, into that arm.
He's squeezing his fingers, he's twisting his wrist, he's trying to get the feeling. Both men taking much needed breaths of fresh air again. They're trying to gather their bearings here in this matchup. Dominick Denaro, I was going to say, had the advantage. Gabriel Skye flipping the pendulum right back his way. Another chicken wing attempt, I got to believe, from Gabriel Skye.
And that shoulder has got to be in so much pain for Dominick Denaro.
Oh, it's got to be screaming right now. Both men, again, jockeying for position here. Technically, Denaro with the advantage, but Gabriel Skye not in any trouble at the moment, proving my point.
Oh, look at that innovative pin
Nice.
attempt here, too. Oh! Locking in that submission over Gabriel.
Oh!
And look, he landed on that left elbow of Dom. Usually the double stomp right to the chest, but use that left foot to land right on the left elbow.
Not only was the pressure put on the elbow, Pete, but he added pressure to the chest by adding the arms to the chest area. I can't believe we are seeing, I hate to keep saying it, these two used to be best friends, and you know, I've always said when watching wrestling,
you heard Dominick Denaro right there. This is because I love you. This is because I want this to end. Dominick says, I want this to end.
The only the person that'll hit you harder is your best friend or your brother.
There's no one that fights like family. And Gabe taking shot after shot. Now Dom taking shot. Went for that back elbow strike.
This is like a Kevin Steen right now, the best of friends.
Avalanche neck breaker on the knee.
This is like a Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose. They always hit each other harder because they love each other. This is Denaro and Gabriel Skye. And Barton, he
Big
may not
shot
like
to
it.
the back, cover 2. And not a 3, but 2.5. So close to a 3 was Dominick Denaro. But Gabe Skye just finding a way to kick out.
This, I'm absolutely speechless at how hard these two have been hitting each other. How insane these two have felt the roots that they have had to go against each other, the limits they are going to have to break here. Pulling him into a fireman's carry position. Oh, those elbow strikes. The point of the elbow to the side of the head, Pete.
And you got to wonder how either one of these men are able to roll up,
Package,
two.
Oh.
Small package, not enough.
Oh!
Connected directly on the side of the temple.
Jacket, two! Just rolling out, not even kicking out, rolling out.
Straight jacket suplex with a bridge. And now, knee strikes to the back. And the submission hold, wrenching back on those shoulders of Denaro.
This is absolutely insane, Pete. I'm absolutely speechless at the levels these two have gone to. And now a pinfall attempt, not to Denaro's advantage. Both men again jockeying for position here. The arms are still hooked by Gabriel Skye and Dominick Denaro. Beautiful German suplex. Gabriel Skye, maybe to his detriment, not staying on the attack, but actually the opposite.
Beautiful arrow there, cover, and only a 2. Denaro kicking out on instinct alone because the look on Denaro's face, he doesn't know where the hell he is right now.
The lights are on, but nobody's home right now for Dominick Denaro. And you gotta believe Gabriel Skye knows it. And he's just setting up for this next maneuver. Whatever he's thinking of going for, he's pumping himself up.
With that huge kick in the corner. Once again connected to the side of the head of Dominick Denaro. Denaro already probably concussed.
A 1 count off that very cocky pin.
No, that was only a 1 count because Gabe got off. Gabe decided he wanted to go up top.
There was a cocky pinfall attempt and a cocky let go of the pin. Gabriel Skye.
Denaro fighting with whatever he has left.
The point of the elbow to the collarbone. You gotta believe he's having a stinger right now, is Dominick Denaro.
And Skye once again making his way up top.
Even me rubbing my collarbone just to show it was hurt a little bit. Think of the point of the elbow being forced down on a beautiful
Denaro
European
with that
uppercut.
pop-up European uppercut.
Slashing the throat into a cutter.
Avalanche cutter. Covered by Denaro, 1, 2. And yet again a kick out.
Chris Barton
by
telling
Gabe
Denaro
Skye
to go for the pin. Not because I don't think he's chosen Denaro's side of this. He just wants this match to end. He wants his friends to stop
That diving
fighting.
forearm across the back of the neck, cover again by Denaro. And yet another 2 count. Gabe Skye kicking out.
And again, we said it for Denaro earlier. The lights are on, but nobody's home for Gabriel Skye. This is all instinct right now, Pete, from both of these men.
Denaro has the arm hooked on Gabe Skye, but Gabe once again fighting out of it.
Palm strikes with a few kicks thrown in for good measure. Throwing Gabriel Skye into the ropes is Denaro. Roll up with the...
Roll through here by Skye, coming in 2. Kick out by Denaro.
Oh, kick to the midsection. Oh, what a knee
Boost
strike.
your knee. Cover. This could be a 2. Kick out once again by the Saint of War.
Just kicking the canvas in frustration as Gabriel
Skye
Skye.
doesn't know what it's going to take, and Skye is eating away at Gabriel Skye. What the hell is it going to take to put Dominick Denaro down for 3?
Oh! Tripping up Gabriel Skye. Oh!
Vicious shot to the back of the neck.
Pete, it wasn't even an elbow strike. He should have punched the back of his head.
Dominick
back of his
Denaro
neck.
in position. Kicking it, lock it in.
This match is way too personal, Pete. There's no way he's going to tap out. He will pass out if he had to.
That red rum submission. That red rum submission.
I told you,
Skye
Pete.
locked in.
I told you he was going to pass out. I told you it is way too
Referee
personal.
Nick has ruled that Gabriel Skye can no longer continue. Therefore, your winner, the Saint of War, Dominick Denaro!
Dominick Denaro with that red rum makes Gabriel Skye pass out in the middle of the ring.
Neither man did anything wrong in this matchup. Dominick Denaro was just the better man tonight. And referee Nick Shin making the right call, saving Gabriel Skye's career, because you know Gabriel Skye was not going to tap out, and you know Dominick Denaro was going to keep that on as long as necessary.
And look at Gabe, look at Dominick Denaro, I should say. The look on his face after he was declared the winner was as if he was sorry he even had to do this to Gabe.
I want to see you big things in this business, and I want to be right by your side. Roll by the safe, brother. Yeah. No matter what you do to me, you'll fuck me up right now. I still got love for you.
Gabriel Skye and Dominick Denaro!
Thank goodness, finally they hug after years. Thankfully, it is put behind him. It is over between Gabriel Skye and Dominick Denaro. Chris Martin on the outside does Gabriel Skye. The team put behind them.
These 4 men, dangerous on their own. 2 tag teams above the rest, fight or die, danger on their own.